Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. The Mavericks control the tap. To Porzingis. Doncic to Lee. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
No good.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Able to convert inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Thompson to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, DAL Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here's Barea. Down 3 to Porzingis. Lee. To Porzingis. Beyond the arc for 3. Luka Doncic, marked man. Shot altered and no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Dallas has it. Porzingis to Lee. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in. Barea shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions.
Trey Burke matched up with Livingston. To Lee. That is great vision to set it up. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Fires the 3. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Burke with it. They're down 3. Slams it home on the putback. Deep three at the buzzer. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back with more after this. It's NBA Monday on EA Sports. One quarter down, one way to go. So buckle up, it's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Thompson, fires the three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Hardaway to Nowitzki. From the outside, no good. Golden State at the controls. To Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State to Sean Livingston. From long range. That won't go. Burke with it. Down 8. And it's Livingston with the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And Cousins throwing it down. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Hey fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent...
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Correa here against Steph. To Luka Doncic. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Dallas with the possession. Doncic. Probing the defense. Nowitzki, tough matchup against Durant. Correa shot, no good. Curry into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Screen coming. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Nowitzki. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 3 in this first half.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Screen coming. Draymond Green tips it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 15. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. 19-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors dominated this matchup from the opening tip, and they've been showing off some excellent shooting, and it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Dallas Mavericks should really consider abandoning the emphasis on long-range shots, given how poorly they've been performing from beyond the arc. The accuracy is just not there in today's matchup. Most of their misses were easily in the opening quarter.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. To Durant. Down low to Cousins. Got it
Right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Barea matched up with the two-time MVP. Nothing going here on that drive. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the offseason. Well, let's not get carried away.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Here comes the screen. Durant. Kevin Durant. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Shot from the lane won't go. Curry with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Missed it. How'd that not go down? The follow won't go either. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Here's Barea. His guys down big. to Luka Doncic. Five on the shot clock for the Mavs. Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Thompson. They'll get it to Durant. To Green. For three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. DeMarcus Cousins looking good. 4 for 5.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off this game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for Dallas.
Barea here against Steph. Doncic. Jordan Bell pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Curry to bring it up. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. KD for two. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curry with the ball. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. Durant knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Doncic knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Kristaps Porzingis with the block. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Warriors with a commanding lead. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A+ game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Has a look. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Burke with it. Down a bundle. To Nowitzki. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. To Cousins. Curry. From the painted area, won't go down.
Pick up, pick up, pick up. My ball.
To Hardaway. Here's a chance from long range. Tim Hardaway Jr. Not a bit.
In today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
As a player, this doesn't always happen, but it's a beautiful thing when everybody is allowed to be on the same page. Scouting report is being executed. You're being efficient with your jump shooting. Your passes are crisp. You're listening to the coach on the sideline, and everything is working your way. You have to really appreciate these type of moments in the game of basketball.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
I got him. Here we go.
Curry
Here we go.
to Durant.
Number 6.
To Curry. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. Gets it in the left corner. Nowitzki to Porzingis. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Doncic to Nowitzki. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Dirk delivers. They've been trying to figure this guy out for 20 years, and it's still not working.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Durant to Thompson. To Curry. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Thompson. And he hits.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance. They're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the league.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Curry to Thompson. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Dirk Nowitzki. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors were merciless in this game. The competitive edge, obviously, came from the way they shot the three ball. In fact, a majority of their points came from long-range shots, and that's just an amazing statistic. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Mavericks did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Field goals.
The Dallas Mavericks made it pretty easy for us to determine why they lost, and it was clearly their poor shooting. Even if we hadn't watched this game, all it would take is one look at their field goal percentage to make an educated guess. They were at their worst in the opening quarter.
Player of the game.
DeMarcus Cousins blocked plenty of shots, but the stat you don't see is how often he forced opposing shooters into tough shots that resulted in misses.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.